This is the El Tovar Hotel on the south rim of the Grand Canyon. It was built in the early 1900s. Architect was Mary L.C. Coulter. She has Mary's designed most of the buildings on the south rim, with the exception of the train station, which I'll show you in a second. That was designed by the Santa Fe architect, John, I forget his last name. This is a Hopi house, H-O-P-I, named after the Hopi Indians. And I'm gonna walk over here. Where's your mother? There she is. Walking back with her Madras shorts, very chic. And I'm gonna go look at the train, take a picture of the train, and I'll be right back. Okay, you can see the distance, how close it is from the El Tovar. This is the end of the building here, and right down here is the Grand Canyon Railroad. And I'm not gonna shoot while I walk down the steps, but I'll pause it. This is the Grand Canyon train station, and as I said, over here is the El Tovar Hotel. And in the early 20th century, there were no roads up to the canyon, and the Grand Canyon Railway was built in the 1890s, and it just resumed service, I guess about 20 years ago. This is the train station that is designed by the Santa Fe Railroad. Those logs are squared off on three sides, and they're not squared off on the exterior, so they assemble pretty good. I'm not going to go down and take a picture of the train. This is the train we're going to take on Wednesday up from Williams. This is Sunday, and we came up here. The problem with taking the train up and back in the same day, you only get about 2.5 hours here. So we came up so we could spend some more time in the Grand Canyon. So we're going to take a walk along the rim. So we'll see how that goes. We just had a nice lunch at the El Tovar. And there's my lovely wife. Say hello. She's a woman of few words.
It's just the architecture.
I'm sorry. Going down, you're gonna sit there and wait home. Come on, come with me. Are you gonna sit here? I'm gonna sit my bag on.
Finalmente
I'll tell you about that on the train.
This is one of the trails that goes down. It switchbacks its way down to the bottom. You can see how it goes down and then goes back down again. And they have mules. You can ride down there on a mule, or you ride down there on by yourself. And there's a not a resort, but there's a place to stay down there. If you don't want, you can spend a couple days down there. So I'm here waiting for my wife to come back out of the Hopi House. Hopi House was as I said, it was designed by Mary L.C. Coulter, an architect back in the early 1900s, in the true Hopi tradition. She was very trying to keep as accurate as she could to the Native American architecture for a lot of these buildings up here.
Dezelfde plek.